I'm going to start with you, Robert, because you're my star pupil this year. I'm so proud of you, and this is probably the last time you'll ever be here. You have graduated beyond quality control, beyond the 49ers, and probably in a couple of weeks you'll be the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars or something else, and congratulations. Although you haven't gotten the job yet. You got to finish strong. So if you go out and lay an egg this weekend against the Seahawks, you may not get that job with Jacksonville. You might be coaching the Jets next year or something worse, or still here. So how are we going to get you to finish strong? Well, you had no answer for DK Metcalf earlier in the season when you faced Seattle. He torched you. 12 catches, 160-something yards, 2 touchdowns. It was bad. So what are you going to do? Now, I could tell you, but I wanted to quiz you because you're so good and I respect you. I didn't want to just give you the answer. I wanted to test you. So yesterday in the press conference, I tested you. I said, what did you learn from the first time you faced DK Metcalf this season? I wanted to see what you'd say, and you passed the test. You know what you said, but if for everyone who's watching who wasn't there, I'll explain it. You said that you learned that Russell Wilson is not afraid to throw slants over the middle to DK Metcalf, and you said that he's so big, it's almost like Wilson throwing to a tight end, and the defensive backs in particular who try to hit DK Metcalf when he catches those slants, like bounce off him. He's like a redwood tree, and these guys just jump into the trunk and fall over. I don't know if you remember, but there was a couple of plays where Marcel Harris, the big, strong safety on the Niners, hit DK Metcalf right as Metcalf caught a ball in a slant over the middle, and Marcel Harris almost knocked himself out. Metcalf was not phased. He has the biggest upper body of any wide receiver in the NFL, and DBs just bounce off him. So what you said, Robert, was that our DBs are going to have to lower their strike zone, which is right on. It's 100% correct. You don't really have anyone who can cover DK Metcalf. You have a good scheme that can take away the deep throws, but those slants were killing you earlier this season. Now you have a solution to at least hit him. What do you do with a big redwood tree? You chop it down. And that's what you said you're going to do. You're going to chop DK Metcalf down. Doesn't mean you're going to do anything dirty. Doesn't mean you're going to take his knees out. It just means that there's no point in having 210-pound DBs go high and try to hit a 235-pound wide receiver like that. It's kind of the same principle that defenses used with Rob Gronkowski 10 years ago. No one could tackle him in his prime when he was young. So people went low, and sometimes bad things happen. I'm not sure that anyone was trying to hurt Rob Gronkowski. He's just a big guy that you couldn't take down. So they chopped him down. DK, if you're watching, better watch out, because Saleh laid it out what he's going to do. They're not going to hit you above the waist. They're just not. They're coming low. They're not going to try to hurt you, but you better protect yourself. It's football. Funny things happen. DK, be careful. You better think twice before you run over the middle in this game. Robert, good answer. Well, the way I thought of it is DK is basically the Seahawks version of Vernon Davis. And you, Robert, were on the Seahawks when they ended Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis was pretty much unstoppable. And then he met Cam Chancellor near the sideline. Chancellor knocked him out, went high. Chancellor's a lot bigger than any DB you have. And Vernon Davis was never the same. It's like he heard footsteps the rest of his career. I don't know if you have the ability to put that kind of a hurting on DK Metcalf, but that's kind of the effect you're going for. You want him to think twice before he runs through your secondary ever again. So DK, watch that press conference again. Read the transcript. It's right there. Solid, good answer.